In this video, we're going to make homemade eggnog. I went to the store, tried to find some. We drink eggnog like crazy through the winter months and put it in our coffee. You don't need to go to Starbucks when you can do it yourself. And I've talked about the cost of it. I didn't find any. It was about 15 bucks for a specialty pint. So we're going to try it ourselves. Never done this before. And I've pasteurized 2 dozen eggs for some recipes I'm going to be cooking over the next couple of weeks. I've got the eggs separated. I'm going to use the whites in another project and the egg yolks in this one. To get started, you're going to need 6 large egg yolks, half a cup of granulated sugar, a cup of heavy cream, 2 cups of milk, half a teaspoon of nutmeg, pinch of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla, ground cinnamon to taste, and optional alcohol. Let's get started. So the first step is we are going to combine the egg yolks with the sugar. I did not grab the sugar, did I? Yeah, I did. And then I'm going to get the milk. Just going to look at this real quick. So the first steps, I jumped ahead here. The first steps are we're going to get the eggs whisking up with the sugar until they're light and creamy. Still some egg yolk in here. So I'm going to just thin this out. Normally I don't do a lot, but whatever. I'm just going to set that aside. We're going to get this cooking. We don't want to scramble these eggs. We just want the eggs and the sugar to do their thing. After these come to a boil, not to a boil, after these come to the I'm struggling to speak. This happens sometimes. After these combine to the correct consistency and look, we'll add the 2 cups of milk, the cream, and the spices and get everything incorporated. One step at a time. Just really going to keep an eye on this. I'm going to have to try making a large batch of this myself. Right now it's cheaper to make it than it is to buy it at some of the stores around here. It's selling out quick. I want these to cook, so I'm turn those down. Probably could have just used raw eggs. I mean, the reality of this is you have to cook it anyways. One of the recipes I saw while I was researching how to make this, she didn't even cook it. But it seemed to incorporate okay. I'm just gonna do it the way the recipes I've been researching have said. So light and creamy. It's almost like an egg custard. That's what it's saying the consistency is like. Once this lightens and gets creamy, then we'll add the eggs, or the milk into the eggs. I am actually going to pour the milk into this bowl. The reality is I'm going to use this bowl to mix up the egg mixture for the French toast casserole. It's going to have milk and eggs in it anyways, so it's not going to hurt nothing. All the same ingredients. I just don't want to be measuring this out once the mixture is ready. Recognize this is not exactly being mindful. This is lightening up, it's almost there. This is lightened up. So now this says to add the cream. Milk. And all the spices until everything comes to a simmer. I'm going to put a little more milk in because I didn't quite have enough. And I am just going to eyeball these. I don't think I mentioned it needed a pinch of salt. About a 1/4 teaspoon. Sea salt. Let this work its magic. You know, this says too, one other variation says you can do the milk mixture first to a boil and then use that to temper the eggs. I'm doing it this way because that's how I know how to do it. After this is mixed, comes to a simmer, then at that point, I'll add the vanilla. I'm gonna pause this while this comes to a simmer. All right, it's all done. Looks like this. We're gonna throw in the vanilla. And whisk that in. Now we're supposed to let this chill overnight. But I am going to taste a little bit of this before, because it's got to set. And the sitting process is where it thickens. But I'm going to taste this. Whoa. Even warm. That's amazing. I don't know that I want to buy eggnog again. Let's get this in a jar. Well, guys, I'm going to let this cool on the counter for a bit while I make our breakfast casserole. And then this is going in the fridge overnight. Even hot, it's good. When eggs are on sale for less than $3 a dozen and you have extra milk, you don't even necessarily need cream. It makes it richer, but you could do protein powder in this to thicken it and add extra protein. It's going to be the same cost around Christmas, but it's going to be cheaper the rest of the year. And it's so much better. I'm going to test. I can't wait to try this in the morning by itself and see how it tastes. I'll check in with you guys later. Well, guys, the eggnog is sat overnight. This is what it looks like. It's not as thick as I would have expected, but maybe it'll set up next time I make it. Try some more eggs or cooking it longer. I just did what the recipe called for. Let's taste it though. That's the real deal. And maybe it's not supposed to be as thick as at the store. I end up thinning it out with milk at home anyways when I buy eggnog. Let's try it. I couldn't pour it, but it actually poured thicker than I thought. So I've got some here and I've got some in coffee. Just did some about this far up into the cup and added coffee to it. Let's taste it. Whoa, dude. Wow. You don't need much of that at all. It's creamy. It's quite rich. It's sweet. I could thin it out with some milk, but it is so good. It's definitely richer than store-bought, and it's more flavorful. By itself, it's amazing. I can see the appeal now of why people put rum in this. I want to try it, but I don't have any. Let's do the coffee. I mean, that's good too. Almost seems like a crime though to put this kind of eggnog in it. It's just really good as it is.
Wow. Right now, a gallon of eggnog at the store by me is going for almost $8 if it had been in stock. And it was the normal eggnog. The specialty one is close to $15. I think it's because it's a protein shake based one that's also got other things, but yeah, if I make this while the eggs are on sale, it's gonna cost between $3 and $5 to make. I'll save $3. Dude, I'm gonna go with the homemade one next time. I'm gonna get this kitchen cleaned up. I've got a couple dishes from last night, and I'm gonna do my brownie videos. I will see you guys later.